wanted to figure out the quickest way and best way to cut cubes for watermelons, and I've done a lot of research. I took the best of what I found, and I think I put together something I've been using for 3 years, and it works great. I just want to share it with you. So the first thing you're going to need is 3 different knives. I got a bread knife I used to cut the watermelon in half, a good sized watermelon, a thin knife to use to cut all the cubes, and then I got a thick one that I use for cutting the rind off the side. First thing we're going to do is cut this in half. Okay, so now we got the 2 halves. I'm going to put the one off to the side. You're going to want to lay this with the flat side down. First thing we're going to do is cut the cap off. I'm going to go, a good 2 inches down. We want it to be nice and flat. We're going to cut 3 slices in here, about an inch, a little under an inch, to just divide this up equally. I'm going to go down and I'm going to slice it from there to the center all the way to the other side. I'm going to go down another inch. We're going to do it again. Go all the way to the other side. And then the last one into the center. Again, splitting that distance between the rows. And then I'm going to rotate the entire watermelon around. Find where I left off. I'm going to leave about an inch in between, and then I'm going to start going to the center again. I'm not going to touch it. I don't want to go all the way. I just want it to have the slices, and you'll see why in a little bit. Next thing we're going to do is take the thick knife, and we're going to cut the rind off the side. I'm just going to cut it. Don't be bashful. Just get rid of it. This is all just bad, tasty stuff anyway. Take one of these bowls so we can dispose of them. I'm just going to go around the entire watermelon and do that. Now I'm just going to go in and just clean off these little white edges. You're going to see there's just some of the rinds. I'm just going to slice those off, just keeping it nice and red. And now I'm going to go around the entire edge and get rid of the bottom side now, starting in the halfway point of the other cuts. Don't be bashful. Just get rid of all that extra stuff. We want to get rid of all the white. I'm going to use the thick knife, and I'm going to slice it from the top down about every inch or so, however thick you want your cubes to be. Parallel cuts all the way through, and I'm going to go along the edge here. Then I'm going to rotate my cutting board, flip it around, and now I'm going to go perpendicular to those cuts, and we're going to create the squares. So notice how I'm going to keep things from falling out. The next trick, putting this on top, and I lift it with the cutting board, and I'm going to flip it. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. And it's filled up right to the top, and it is ready to store. Now, you can do that for the other side, but I do want to show you how we deal with the end piece. So we're going to take the end cap, and we're going to slice it down the middle and also to the sides. And we can cut any of the red meat out of here. We'll do it to the middle pieces as well. Just throw these in with that, empty this, and you're ready for your next side. So
don't mind if I do.
This is my videographer, Max Bontrager. Max, you got anything to say about your channel?
Please go on my channel and watch my videos and subscribe. Max Bontrager. Max, but with 2 X's. For Bontrager, it's Bontrager.
So here's a fun idea. You can either serve it like this with little toothpicks, or I did this for a party once. I did skewers, which worked out really good. I wanted the kids to have a little handle. I'm going to cut off the pointed end because we don't want that for the kids. It works out pretty nice. And I'm going to stick it right through the middle of the square. Let's see if we get a nice little, look at that. Look at that. 2 awesome tubs full of watermelon. You can't beat that.